What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And today, we are previewing the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow. Going to be a really fun game to watch. Very interesting game. Two teams that have not beaten playoff caliber teams. Teams with the record of above 500. The Bills did lose to the Steelers week 1, so and the Colts started 0-3, and the Bills had an opposite start. Started really well. But the Bills were looking, they've been stumbling a little bit, but they kind of found their footing these last few weeks once again. And the Indianapolis Colts kind of the same thing, but they didn't start well. That's the only difference. And then, the Colts kind of got hot. So, the Colts are kind of hot, kind of hot going in this game. They've won like 4 of the last 5, I believe. This Colts team has been very good, and the Buffalo Bills team is a very good team as well. There's a lot to go through in this game, so first, let's go through some of the injuries. So while we go through the injuries, give me your thoughts on what you think is going to happen in this game. Who do you think is going to win? Give me your thoughts. So the Indianapolis Colts only have one player questionable, but that player is a huge impact player, and that is Darius Leonard. But he is expected to play. But he has been struggling with that ankle all year. He was also listed with a hand injury on the injury report, so that's that. Eric Fisher did not practice Wednesday with the back, but he logged 2 in a row, full participant practices Thursday and Friday, so he'll be fine. TJ Carey, same thing, but with the knee. DeForest Buckner, same thing, but with the abdomen, throat, and back. All 3 injuries, all 3 things. Kind of rough when you have 3 things at the same time, but he's powering through it. Dayo Adengbo, same thing. Braden Smith, same thing with the elbow. Cornerback Xavier Rhodes, he's expected to be back. He logged 2 limited participant practices, Wednesday and Thursday, and he was a full participant in Friday's practice, but he is expected to be on a pitch count. So, and then you have tight end Jack Doyle. He's fine. He was limited on Thursday with the knee. Then you have Quentin Nelson. He was a full participant all week with this ankle. With this ankle issue that he had last game. EJ Speed, fine. Anthony Chesley, fine. So that is a Colts injury report. And then you have the Buffalo Bills injury report, which is pretty good as well. Wide receiver Cole Beasley, he will be fine. He was a limited participant on Thursday and Friday. Did not practice on Wednesday, but he will play. Then you have linebacker Tremaine Edmonds, who is the only questionable player for the Bills. He did not practice Wednesday or Thursday. He was a limited participant on Friday, and he is questionable. He is a huge piece to stopping this Colts run game this weekend, so gonna need him. Then linebacker Matt Milano, he logged limited participant practices all week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that's something to watch out on. But then Diggs and Hughes were only listed on night practice for Friday for rest. So pretty good injury report. The Bills have a very good team. The Colts have a very good team. So let's get into talking about this game a little bit. So Frank Reich, Bills fans, the Bills team, they always have so much respect for this guy because of what he did for this franchise many years ago, many moons ago. What he did, and he had a huge playoff comeback, led this team to a big win, and he's and it means a lot to them. It means a lot to them. So. Frank Reich is obviously the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, so they always got some respect for him there, always have. So, let's get down to business. You have the 2 quarterbacks playing pretty damn good football right now. Josh Allen pretty damn good. Carson Wentz playing pretty damn good. Who would I take? Right now, I'd probably take Josh Allen over Carson Wentz, but it's not saying Carson Wentz is playing bad. Carson Wentz has been playing very well. That game last week, everyone's talking about the catch by Michael Pittman to end the game, but how about that throw by Carson Wentz to put it right on Pittman to end the game? It was both there. That was an amazing throw and an amazing catch. So that's one thing there, and that brings you to Michael Pittman. This Bills defense is gonna have to zero in on Michael Pittman, especially on third downs. On third downs, Michael Pittman is one of the best, if not the best, wide receivers. So you really got to watch out for him. But the Bills also have their own third down receiver in Cole Beasley, who is a very good third down receiver. And don't forget about Stephon Diggs. Don't forget about Isaiah McKenzie and all the other guys that they have in that wide receiver group. They are all very good. Emmanuel Sanders, all very good receivers. And then you have the Colts. Paris Campbell's hurt, but they do have T.Y. and they do have Zach Pascal. They have a few guys that could get the job done, but if you take Michael Pittman out of the game, this Indianapolis Colts team may struggle. But now let's move to the offensive line. No. Tight ends first. So both of the tight ends group, you got Marley Cox, Jack Doyle on the Colts side, and then on the Bills side you have Dawson Knox, who's been very dynamic this year, who has had a very, very good connection with Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen this season. So that's going to be a very, very troublesome area for the Colts. The Colts are not very good against tight ends. They have not been very good against tight ends this season. So going to have to figure that out. And then this Bills team, is a very, very, very good pass attack team. And the Colts are a decent pass attack team. And then you go to the run game. Kind of flips. This Bills team is not a great running back team. It's not a great running team. They have struggled. And the offense line has not helped. Both running backs, Mike Singletary, and there's another one, I don't remember, Zach Moss. Both of them have been very inconsistent and have not been able to run the ball consistently or very well. And their offensive line has not performed well at all. On the other side, you go to the Indianapolis Colts side of things. This team can run the ball. This team can power through your defensive line and make big plays happen. Now, we saw last week they ran for a lot of yards versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in the first quarter, the first half. Second half really slowed down. Actually, the next 3 quarters, the run game was kind of shut down. So, that kind of brings us to the next thing. The Bills are very good at playing all 4 quarters. The Colts are not. The Colts usually, it's either they have a really good first half or a really good first quarter, and then that's it. Or they have a really good second half, a really good fourth quarter. You can't do that. When you play a team like the Buffalo Bills, you have to play every single quarter to the best of your ability. You can't play the first quarter, score 70 points, and then say, oh, okay, this game's over, we got this. That's what they did versus Jacksonville, and they did not. They almost lost that game. Granted, the Jaguars are they're no walkthrough. They're not a very easy game. They're not a very easy team to win. They're no walkthrough. But and Buffalo saw that. Buffalo went to play Jacksonville. Did not think they were going to be very good. They thought they were going to run all over and do very well in Jacksonville, and they did not. So that's something to take into consideration there. This Colts team has to stay consistent throughout the entire game. If they can stay consistent, run the ball throughout the entire game, and Carson Wentz doesn't make any crazy mistakes, this Colts team has a really damn good chance to win this game this weekend. And then you have, the defense side of things. The Bills have been so good on the defensive side of things for this. Their pass rush is crazy, and the Colts pass rush has been heating up. Dale Dangmo has came back, Kwity Paye, Forrest Buckner, Grover Stewart, Taylor Stallworth has come out. Al-Quadri Muhammad. This Colts pass rush has been decent the past few weeks. They've really been heating up, but they still need to get better. Kwity Paye has been getting so many pressures. Dale Dangmo got a lot of pressures last week, and that's going to help DeForest Buckner and free things up for DeForest Buckner a little bit as well. So this Bills offensive line is going to have their hands full. On the other side, that Colts offensive line should be fine. Even though this Bills front is very good, Matt Milano and Tremaine Edmonds are both very, very good old school linebackers. Very good. Tremaine Edmonds is questionable, so if he's out, that's going to be huge versus a team like the Colts. But the Bills have a very good front. Jerry Hughes, Ed Oliver, they have a lot of guys on that front that can make big plays, so you can't overlook that. And then the secondary doesn't get any worse. The secondary gets so much better for this Bills team. They have Tre'Davious White. They have Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. 2 elite safeties. Honestly, elite. And then you have Levi Wallace, who's a very, very underrated guy in this group. Levi Wallace is very good. Having a great group around him has helped. He covers a number 2 receiver, and that has helped. But he is a very, very good number 2 cornerback. And he could hold his own at number 1. Definitely not as good as Tre'Davious White, though. So, this Bills team is very good. Bills team is very, very good. Colts team, not very good in the secondary. Not very good in that room. And with one of their starting safeties out and Julian Blackman, expect this Bills team to really try and take advantage of that. You know, Stephon Diggs is a very, 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 very good route runner, very good player. Emmanuel Sanders is very good. Isaiah McKenzie. There's a lot of really good wide receivers in this Bills. There's a lot of good wide receivers in this Bill team, and that can be a problem for the Colts. But the Colts linebackers are very good. You know, Bobby Okereke has heated up. Darius Leonard is very, very good. He's questionable, but he is expected to play, but he's not going to be 100%. Has he been all year? No, but he's still playing some great football. Still can't run by him. You know, defenses have to plan for him. Defenses have to, take him into consideration when they're drawing up a play, and that's huge. So that's something there. So this is going to be a really good game. You know, I think it's going to be, maybe not an old-fashioned type of game, but, But I think that this game is going to be a very, very good game this weekend. So, if I had to pick, my bias is going to say the Colts. But this Colts team can't put 4 quarters together, so I'm going to take the Bills in this game. I don't see the Colts winning this one unless they put 4 quarters together, and this Colts team cannot do that. They have not shown the ability to do that this season. It's rough. This Colts team is a very good team. We just can't play all 4 quarters. I just don't know what it is. You go up 17-0 versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you almost lose that game throughout the game. 17-0 in the first, 10 minutes of the game, then you score 6 points the rest of the game, that's ridiculous. We barely got any first downs. We had so many 3-and-outs. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is, I guess. It's just stupid. It's just ridiculous, This team is much, much more talented than 5-5. So let's go out there and, let's play all 4 quarters. But do I see it happening? No. That's a cold, hard truth. If this team could get the run game going and stay with a run game, I think, and Carson Wentz doesn't make any crazy mistakes, I think this team has a very good shot, But the defense might have a rough day. I think the defense is probably going to have a rough day. They're going to have their times where they get some turnovers, but is offense going to take advantage? I don't know. The offense has not shown the ability to take advantage off of, they have been very good off of turnovers, but I'd like to see them be better. I just want to see more of this team. And this Bills team, they were on a bit of a skid. They kind of, were kind of in, what is that time that you call? They're kind of in a skid. I don't know, but if any of y'all know what I'm trying to say in the comment section, let me know. But this Bills team is, I think they're gonna play well Sunday. I think they're gonna be fine. I think they take care of business versus the Colts. I say 27-23. Bills win this one, 27-20, something like that. I could see it being like that. So let me know what y'all think. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on this game. And that's all I got for you guys today. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Next time.